Hey everybody, good afternoon. I'm Daniel G. Garza. Welcome to another production of Put It Together. This is kind of a pop-up event that we're having today for those of you watching. I'm going to open up the comments, make sure that you guys are watching. I am at the Westfield Mall in Sherman Oaks, and today I'm very excited to be able to be part of, in a small way, of the grand opening of Sophisticated Sneakers. And I am about to be joined. You can see him right behind me. He's still getting things set up. The opening will be today at 7 o'clock. The address, and I'll have him give me the address because I forgot to write it down. But we'll give you the address and come check it out. The opening is today at 7 p.m. for you guys to come check it out. He's going to tell us a little bit about what the store is about. I got to see some of the sneakers. You can see them right behind me. There's Armando, his dad, and clean up, and they're still getting set up. So they gave me a sneak preview, which is really kind of cool. We don't get those too often. So it gave me a chance to come in and take a little peek at, see some of the items that they have for sale. Armando is still setting up, so as soon as he's done fixing up the clothes behind me, he'll come and join me and give you a little. For those of you that are new to Little Mexican Production, hey, thank you for watching. And yes, terrific design. It looks really cool. It has that new store smell, which is always kind of cool. I came in through the tarp. It's always exciting when you get to do things like that. But for those of you that are not familiar with Little Mexican Productions, thank you for watching us. We do entertainment, we do advocacy work, and we do life and spiritual coaching. So make sure that you reach out to us for more information. And I'm going to wait for him to finish setting up some of those shorts. And as soon as he gets a chance, he'll come over and talk to us, answer some questions about the store and the idea behind it and how it all began, how he put it together. Let me see if you can see some of the clothes. I don't know if you can see some of the shoes back. I'm trying to point right there. Some of the shoes back there. Again, an exclusive in the last 15 minutes before they do the grand launch. For those of you in LA, you know that starting a business can always be difficult. It's a hard thing to do, to go from probably an online store to a brick and mortar and to get things out, get clients in. But that's where we're here. So I want to send a big hello out there to my friend Tisha Rivera, his mom, who's a good old friend of mine. I've known her for about 15 years, and it's really cool to watch her son now have his own business. So whenever, come, 2 more minutes. All right, 2 more minutes. He's giving us 2 more minutes. Actually, one of the staff guys is here. Would you be able to come and chit chat with us for a second? All right, cool. Remind me your name.
Xavier.
Xavier. Give us a little preview about what to expect here at Sophisticated Sneakers.
Yeah, so we have a bunch of clothes, shoes for men's, women's, kids. Yeah, I'm just excited to work with Andrew. He gave me this opportunity to start this new store. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what opportunities I can get from this.
So sneakers. I'm a big sneaker wearer, but I'm not a big sneaker connoisseur.
Gotcha.
So what kind of sneakers can people look forward to seeing when they come here?
I'd say the biggest thing would probably be like Jordans. Jordan 4s are a popular one, Jordan 1s. Other than that, we have like a bunch of dunk options in various colors as well.
What makes the Jordan special?
I would say just Jordan kind of changed the game when it came to sneakers. He had his first signature shoe that kind of propelled other like athletes and people to have their own signature shoes. So he kind of started that revolution, and it's kind of just been iconic since then.
Right, and then there was the documentary about the whole. Was it a movie about the whole beginning? So that just gave it a whole new for the younger. Well, I figured like. People my age usually I'm not very much, but all the younger generation, it's a big thing, and that kind of launched other sports people, athletes to launch their own lines,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, no, definitely. Jordan had a really big impact to this day. I would say, yeah, for sure.
What for you makes a special sneaker?
Special sneaker, I would say the rarity behind them. There's a lot of sneakers that release and there's only like a limited quantity.
Oh.
And if you're able to get that limited kind of sneaker or one that people really want, then you kind of feel more special having it because it's something that's more coveted by others, I'd say.
Yeah. So have you been a sneaker collector for a while?
So I have, but I haven't always had the money for them. You know what I mean?
That's the thing though. They can get
Pretty
pretty
pricey.
pricey,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No, I've always liked sneakers. I've gotten more into it in the past year or two, though. For
Nice.
sure.
So if somebody wants to come and purchase a pair of sneakers, what would you have to offer for them? Like what if you could pick one special shoe, what it would be?
Special shoe, I'd probably say probably the Jordan 4 Pine Green. They had kind of this collab with like SB, which is a skateboard.
Oh,
So it was their first time doing like a skateboard Jordan 4, and it's super comfortable. So I would say that one for
nice.
sure.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. So for those of you, and the do you know the address? Because I wrote it down, but I left it on my phone.
I
No,
actually don't know
but
yet.
we're at
Yeah.
Westfield Mall,
I can find it though.
Westfield Mall, and Sherman Oaks.
Hmm.
So just it's right at the mall. It's a down from Old Navy, and I know this because I love Old Navy, and I
Hmm.
just saw them here. So, man, congratulations, man,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
coming on here. And for anybody, come look for him next time you come and shop. So, I think, ready?
Yes.
Coming over. So, introduce yourself.
All right, guys. My name is Andrew. I'm the owner of Sophisticated Sneakers here in Sherman Oaks, in the Westfield Fashion Square Mall, and I'm very excited to bring you guys the grand opening in about 10 minutes or so. So we're gonna
Cool.
chat it up a little bit, and then we're gonna take down those banners outside, take down the curtain, and we're gonna make this thing happen.
So, correct me if I'm mistaken. This started off online,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And then you. So let's go back. What originally? Why the idea of selling shoes online? Come step over here so people can
Okay.
see you on
Okay.
camera.
There we
What was the original idea that you're like, I'm gonna sell sneakers?
go. Okay. So funny story, actually. I was about 13 or 14 at the time, and I had bought a pair of shoes with like $100 to my name, and that's all I had at that time. At that age, you're broke as a joke. But I had bought this pair of sneakers, and I swore I was gonna wear them. I was gonna like them. It was gonna be this cool thing, and they just ended up rotting away in my closet, sitting in the box for about 6 months. So 6 months pass, and I'm like, you know what? This is all the money I have. Let me get rid of them. Let me sell them off, so now I can have my money back and spend it on something that I'd actually enjoy. So then I sell them off online. I get paid, and then I start thinking to myself, okay, wait. If there's so many people selling stuff online, they're making a profit. So now how do I buy for low and then sell for higher online? My young entrepreneur brain just kind of started forming with that. And then what I used to do is I would go to Nike outlets, and since they're always throwing these discounts, I would buy shoes at discount, and then online I'd sell them at the full retail
Right.
price. So at the time I couldn't drive or anything, so I'd have my mom drive me. I'm like, Mom, can we go to the
That's how
Nike
you know
outlets?
you're an entrepreneur. If you can convince your mom to drive you around, then you're good.
Yeah. But it started off with that, I'm like, Mom, could we please go to Nike outlet? And she's like, what? This is the third time today. What? I'm like, come on, I gotta make my money. And it was like $20 a pair at the time.
Wow.
But you're 14, 15, that's decent money.
And now we all know that starting a business is risky and
Yeah.
it's stressful and there's a lot, especially in the LA area. You've got to think about everything from location, investment. Is it going to work?
Yeah.
How? What was the conversation like in your head?
That's gonna be a difficult question to answer because there's so much that's been going on in here and still is. But honestly, I just saw the opportunity with the space. It was kind of a gut feeling, to be honest, just
Uh,
just to kind of just jump in it. It was a huge risk, but hopefully this plays out. I mean, we're about to see in about 10 minutes or
yeah.
so. But
Well, we're talking. Can Xavier find us a good, like a pair that you would be like, we want to highlight? Is there a pair
yeah,
there that catches your eye?
how about the SB4s? That's
All right,
like
cool. Bring him over. What suggestions or advice would you have for a young entrepreneur out there that wants to launch their own business?
I would say honestly, just if you have a goal, do everything you can in your power to achieve that goal. You may get distracted, you may not see it work, you may start to doubt yourself, but just go through that and take the risk and just do what you originally set yourself out to do.
Mm.
And I feel like that's just the best way to go about it.
Anything you learned through this process that nobody said, but you would be willing to share that secret out there?
That's
That feels like a lot. That felt like a big sigh.
yeah, that's a difficult question to answer, especially since I've been on about 1 hour sleep in the
Oh
last three in
man.
the last 3
So
days.
well, number one, get plenty of sleep.
Yeah, which I already broke rule number 1, so that's not a good thing.
There's an intuitive move for you. Yes, it was an intuitive move.
Yeah,
So get plenty of rest.
yeah, plenty of rest, which you shouldn't be taking advice from me because I'm not even getting any rest, but plenty of rest, and honestly just have good thoughts in here, because if this is wrong, everything else is going to be wrong. If
Yeah.
this is right, then you have the ability to make your life right.
So it's a perfect combination of mental and gut feelings, intuitive stuff.
But also coupled with work ethic, because you can have all these great thoughts, but if you just sit around on the couch at home all day, nothing's going to get done.
They're saying excellent guidance, perseverance. Yes, perseverance. I mean, because to be able to take it from driving around and
Yeah.
a pair at a time to having 2 walls of shoes plus clothes, that's quite a huge step. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So how does it work? Are you bought these shoes or?
So a majority of our inventory we bought ourselves,
Okay.
and a slight handful we have on consignment.
Okay.
So basically, for you guys that don't know, consignment is where another person will give us their shoes for us to sell here in the store. And since we're selling them directly to the end consumer, they can make the most amount of money.
Got
And
it.
then once the item sells, we'll pay them electronically online. So
So-
it's pretty simple, but it's good for them because they make the most, and it's good for us because we don't have to front any inventory costs.
Because there's a lot of people like you that buy those expensive shoes you were talking about that don't wear them.
Yeah.
And then over time, you're like, well, what are they doing in the back of my closet?
Mm.
Let me bring them to sophisticated sneakers and
Yeah.
see if they can sell them.
Yeah.
See what we did there? See what we did there? So tell me about the shoes.
You want to tell them?
All right, so this here is a Jordan 4. The colorway is called Pine Green, and this arguably last year was named the sneaker of the year.
Okay.
And this shoe we have listed at $600. And the reason being is because one, these shoes are made in limited quantities, and two, the demand for the shoe, the price that people are willing to pay for this iconic silhouette of a shoe, is more on the higher end.
Got
And
it. So people can count on coming and finding things that they probably can't find anywhere else anymore.
correct.
That's pretty cool. I mean, especially here in LA, we want things that are unique. You want some. Let's call it what it is. You want things you can brag about.
Exactly.
And if this is a pair of shoes you can brag about, then definitely do that. I mean, I brag about things I buy at garage sales, but this is not your garage sale prices. So we have a question for you.
What's up?
How did you find your investors?
How did I find my investors? So basically, many years ago, a man by the name of Andrew was born, and he used to beg his mom to drive him to the Nike outlets until he made up a bunch of money and was finally able to open up a store.
Oh wow,
That's how that happened.
That's pretty awesome. Okay, second question. To open your brick and
So I think it was
Oh,
a
yeah,
follow-up.
yeah. So how?
Well, I mean, I just kind of answered that. I'm in this here. I don't really have any outside investors or people who are willing to donate money in a way. I'd rather just keep this as my own thing and help it grow as my own personal brand.
So the sense I'm getting is that you're never too young to start being a business owner.
Never.
That's pretty amazing. And plus, I mean, I've known you for a while. All of the other things that you have on your agenda and things that you do, like sports and your personal career,
Yeah.
like where does that, like, how does the priorities lay now that you're a business owner?
The priorities has definitely changed. I mean, I used to play baseball back in high school, and I used to continue with that a little after as well. But now that I'm here, I've had to dedicate myself to business, and pretty much strictly business. I hardly have time for other things now. But in my opinion, I think it's worth it.
How do you keep yourself grounded, centered, level-headed? Do you keep yourself?
I'm this close to not being. I'm going crazy here, but honestly, it's just the life I want to live is, I guess you could say, different from the average person's life. I mean, you see that you guys see this here. I'm a young entrepreneur. I could easily be going and getting a job somewhere else and relying on a stable,
Yeah.
reliable income. But instead, here I am taking a huge risk and
It's amazing.
doing this. So I have visions and I have goals for myself in life that I want to achieve, and that's what I set myself to do. So that's what I'm
Well,
gonna do.
It's 7 o'clock. I don't want to hold you back from doing the grand opening, but I'm going to give you all the best vibes and all the best luck
Thank you.
handshake. I've known him for a while, and it's just you impressed me just by. I mean, you've always impressed me, but this I was like, man, like I'm proud of you, and congratulations on everything, and all the best success. We're going to stay on camera for. One more question. What pieces of your education have helped you to be the success you are presently?
Okay, so I'm gonna say something that's gonna make a lot of people mad, but
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna make it quick because we do have to
Yes.
to get that thing open. But I don't believe in the traditional education system for people like me who have an entrepreneur-based mindset in life. I mean, if you needed to go become a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, yeah, definitely go to university, get a degree. But for somebody like me, I feel like university is not something needed to achieve and do exactly what I'm doing now. So that's my opinion on it. I'm not a
Okay.
university guy,
If
but
it works, and this is, which I have no doubt because you've been a successful person ever since I've known you. So
I'll make this happen.
he'll make it work. So give them the address again, phone number. Where can they find you? How can they get
All
it?
right. So the store is called Sophisticated Sneakers. We are located in the Westfield Fashion Square Mall in Sherman Oaks. The address is 14006 Riverside Drive in Sherman Oaks. And here we are. It is May 24th, 7 p.m. We're about to do our grand opening. Let's get it.
That's awesome. We're going to keep our cameras open. So if you have more questions, don't worry. Put them up there and I'll make sure I get them. We're going to wish them all the best and let them go open the store. Again, if you have any questions, any comments, any thoughts, feel free. I'm probably going to move locations in just a minute so that we can see some of the shoes. So if you're curious about the inventory, I'm going to take the camera over so you can check out some of the shoes that they have here. So don't go away. Let me flip this camera over. Give me a second because I always forget how to do it, but never fear. I can figure this out. Give me 1 second. No, we're not ending the stream. We are. There we go. All right, there we go. I am about to take you through the store so you can check out some of the inventory. Let me pick up some of my materials. As you can see, there's a big TV here, so you can watch TV while you're in the lounge. There is the lounge, so you can come and check out. Here's some of the clothes that they have available. I'm going to pull back. I like that jacket, by the way. Y'all check out that red one with the black. Very Michael Jackson throwback. So we're going to come and check it out. This is the moment that they open. So for those of you that want to see the grand opening of the soda can, no, of the tarp. If you've never been to a grand opening of a store, we are here at Sophisticated Sneakers about to do the grand opening, and it is a beautiful moment. Thank you for joining us, for all of you who are joining. If you have questions, comments, or feedback for Andrew, let me know. I don't know if they had planned on having it recorded, but they're getting a recording now. You can see some of the shoes, and I'm going to walk around as soon as they open. Taking a peek to see. It's a pretty quiet day, but it's a holiday weekend. So for those of you that don't know or are not in the U.S., it is Memorial Day weekend. So most folks are off on Monday, and I'm already seeing some shoes that I like. I might save my pennies. It'll be exciting to be able to provide them with the video of the opening later on. Um, he went and changed into his employee shirt, so now he's. Meanwhile, I guess while they do that, you can see some of the shoes here. These are kind of cool. These Nikes are kind of cool. Um, don't judge me, but I like those right there. Um, these gray Nikes are pretty cool. I don't really want to look at the prices because I'll get scared. There are some QR codes for y'all to come and scan.
Where's the trash at?
I think it's that little trash can.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you guys wanted a video of your grand opening, but you're getting one now. So
All good.
thank you for everybody for sticking around and watching. This is kind of exciting. Are you a sneaker lover? Do you like sneakers? Do you have a favorite pair? Would you like me to ask if they have a certain pair that you would like to know about? Uh, this is an exciting moment. I think that in the history of everything that I've ever done on an entertainment, I think this is the first time I've ever been at a grand opening for anything. So I don't even know what to say. Like, this is pretty cool. Um, if you're familiar with the Westfield Shopping Center here in Sherman Oaks, it's a pretty huge mall. It's very good. They're right across from the pretzel shop. Now I wish I had brought him some crystals or stones to put around the shop for better luck, but we'll do that next time. We'll make sure to get them to him. Um, there's the tarp is coming down. For those of you watching us, thank you for being part of this. Uh, we're hoping that maybe people will walk in while we're here. That would be really exciting. I feel like I'm at a golf thing. I feel like I'm being very quiet for golf. If they want to see, they can watch online. The tarps are coming down. I wonder if people outside are like, "Oh, look, a new store." Like, what are we, what are they doing over there? What are they opening? People are looking. There's some people outside. I don't know if you can see that, but people are starting to walk by the store, curious as to what we're doing. Um, there's a lot of video. They're taking video. Um, Again, we'll walk you around in a minute. I don't know if you can see over there. There's a whole section of like pink shoes, which is really cool. Red shoes. They did a really good job at organizing and coordinating the colors. And the tarp has come down. Uh, the first bit of air. We're just listening in. The first customers are at the door. This is a very exciting moment. We're only going to be on for another 5 minutes, just as long until they opened the gate. We want to watch. We want to be part of the opening of the gate and have this moment. I'm not like I'm feeling nervous and a little bit anxious and uh, best of luck. Yes, I will let him know. Best of luck. You're getting some best of luck. So uh, this is really cool. As soon as they open the gate, I'll walk around and show you the inventory so you can see the shoes. But the pair of shoes that I liked, where are they? I'm gonna come around. There was a pair of Nikes. Can y'all see me? There's a pair of Nikes. It's just I'm all wired, so I can't walk to around. I like these are the ones that I'm liking. If you would like to get me anything for Christmas, these I like these. These are valued at $300. These are the Dunk Low Pro ISO SB Wolf Gray Gum. For those of you that know me and know that I love gray, these are the shoes that I would love, and they're 8.5, which is a little bigger than my size, but I will wear them anyway. But they're $300. Please start saving your money and get me those pair for my birthday. They've got some other cool things like the sandals. These are at $200, and they're called the Yeezy Slides Slate Marine, which is pretty cool. I saw some other ones. I'm gonna walk around, but if you love me, these are the shoes to get me for my birthday. Just so you know, those are the ones I want. Um, I think we're almost gonna open the gate, so you're getting some best of lucks online. Here it is, folks. The grand opening. Sophisticated sneakers. Owner Andrew Rivera. There are men's and women's shoes, remember. So, men or women, if you are if you're looking for sneakers, this is the place to come. Let me get the address really quick so that you can. It's oh, let's get a banner going here with the address so that you guys.
You know who made the Yeezy slides?
Who are these?
Kanye West.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeezy, Kanye.
Okay, now I'm having doubts if I like them anymore. But um, there's the address for those of you that would like to come and check them out. Sophisticated sneakers. There we go. Sophisticated sneakers. Check them out at 14006 Riverside Drive in Sherman Oaks, California, 91423. I believe, I didn't ask him this question, but I believe they also have online still. So I'll make sure I'll ask in a minute if they are still available for online shopping. I'll ask him in a minute when he walks by. He looks a little nervous, so I don't want to ask him too many questions because I want to take his mind away from from his work, but I'm sure I'm sure because they started online, they can still do it online afterwards. Um, I'll ask them in a minute as soon as we get a chance. The music is good though, so I don't know if you can hear the music, but the music is good. Sophisticated sneakers at the Westfield Westfield Shopping Center. Um, we're at the grand opening of Sophisticated Sneakers. We're just going to be on until they open the gate. We already have one customer that came up and talked about. I guess he was interested. Here's another pair of shoes that I wouldn't mind. Um, these are the Dunk Low Team Gold. These are 10 and a half. So right there, these are 10 and a half. So these are way too big for me. But just so you know, they're valued at $200. So if you're looking for something like this and you're a 10 and a half, here is a pair of shoes. Um, here's another pair. These are a size 10. The Dunk Low, if lost, return to. These are valued also at $200. Let me show you. They're nice, right? These are nice. I wish they had them in a uh, 7.5, 8. Uh, but again, I've already told you other ones that I like. So if you are, if you're interested in buying me a Christmas present, remember where you saw them. They can people still shop online?
Yes.
So anything in the inventory?
Everything you see in store is online, and everything you see online is in store.
And what was the name of the?
Sophisticated sneakers.
Okay, so sophisticatedsneakers.com. You can go and check out the full inventory, and they will send them to you. So again, you saw the pair that I want. If you're out there and you're watching and you love me a lot, you will go online and buy me those shoes right now. Just saying. Think about how cute I'll look with them on. What else can I show you? We've got um, these are interesting. These are the Manier Air Jordans. These are a size wide 10, and these are valued at $250. Those are nice though, and as you can see, they're all individually like wrapped, very neat. So if you are buying them and you don't want to wear them, you can keep them wrapped, and they will be nice. They will be kept until you decide to wear them. Um, Over on that side of the wall, there's some really other cool ones. So we're gonna go walk over here so you can see some of the other wall. Here's some of the other shoes. If there's anything that you see that I show you, if you want me to show you closer, let me know. But you can go online and check all these out. So I just saw one that I was like, ooh, I would look really nice in these. I think they're women's, but you know what? I don't care. These are a women's 6.5. They're called the Ponton Dust. Look at these. These are cool. These are pretty cool. If you're a woman or a man with a small foot like me, these are definitely something to look at. These are a 6 young. Oh, they got some young people shoes too. These are the reflective swoosh. These are nice. $200 for these. Check them out online. Is there anything that you would like to look at? Do you have curiosity on any particular shoe? I will make sure I get those to you. Let me take you, just so you can see how well color coordinated these walls are. And like I said, as soon as they open the gate that we can get out, we will. Look at those. Those pink ones, those pink shoes are kind of cool. The black ones down there are kind of cool. Blue ones.
What's the rod, too?
And I think we're almost ready. So There's some more over there on that side. If you can check those out. You can also, there's the QR codes to check. Um, I feel the energy, the anticipation of opening the gate. Like, like I don't want to go now. Like I just want to see it open. Um, Thank you for those of you sticking around. If you have any questions, comments, or thoughts, please let us know. Um, I'll let you see though. The store is really, it's a big space. There's it's a really big space, so there's always room for more. And remember, if you want to put something on consignment, make sure you reach out to them and let them know.
Opening in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
I'm going to step back so that we're not in the way. But isn't it exciting when people are excited to come in and visit and check things out? I can only imagine the excitement and the energy and the vibes and how Andrew is feeling. And the other gentleman you walk around, that is Dad. And Xavier is the staff member. To be part of a new store, to be part of a new concept, and to participate in something new, it's so thrilling. And for somebody who took something from online and brought it to brick and mortar, look at that. Somebody's sitting down at the door. That is so cool. Like waiting, like I'm excited. So if I'm excited, I'm sure they're excited. But to know that there's people waiting to come in to this new store. And again, we're just gonna wait for the door to open and then we'll sneak out. For those of you that are just joining us, we're at Sophisticated Sneakers at 14006 Riverside Drive in Sherman Oaks, California, 91423. This is the grand opening new store. Andrew Rivera, who is the owner, and his mother, who's a longtime friend of mine. Not that they offered, I just offered myself to come and do a quick interview and be present for the grand opening. And it's really exciting to have somebody, a young man who is launching his business, taking something from online to brick and mortar, and showing that you don't have to wait till you're old to launch a business. You can launch your business anytime. As long as your brain is in the right place and your intuition and your gut feeling is in the right place, then you can definitely just launch your business and trust yourself. Trust yourself and surround yourself by people that trust you and that believe in you. And that's really important. Having launched my own company several years ago, you come up with the name and you just trust in yourself. So I think we're about to open. So this is exciting. There it is, folks. The grand opening of Sophisticated Sneakers. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. The first customers in. This is so cool. I'm so excited for Andrew that he's taken his dream into reality. And now we just want to wish him all the best. Go to the website, send him a message, tell him that you saw the grand opening and you were here for it. So I'm going to give in front of the camera. On behalf of Little Mexican Productions and Put It Together Show, I'm Daniel G. Garza saying thank you for joining us. We have been here at the grand opening of Sophisticated Sneakers. So we appreciate your time. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. And again, a big, huge congratulations to Andrew and all the success that comes with it. We'll see you folks next time. Hey, put it together. Bye-bye.